Look, it's bad manners to leave your date on the dance floor.
I'm glad that you're alone.
Why don't you go back to the party?
Edmund, please let me finish. I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Look, it was just awkward for me when you asked me to dance. I acted like a spoiled debutante with a full dance card.
You're not some ditzy Deb. You're a fully grown woman. You're free to choose with whoever you want to dance with. All right? Especially your escort.
Oh, that's big of you. I'm just trying to say I didn't handle the situation very well. And, you know, in fact, I spent the whole evening sort of rolling over your feelings. And if I made you feel humiliated or I hurt you, I'm sorry. Edmund, wait. Is that all you have to say? Nothing?
You said it all. You're sorry.
I am sorry. I didn't come here intentionally tonight to humiliate you.
No. It was all very spontaneous and innocent. You just at the last minute decided to grace Wildwind with your presence on the arm of the one man you knew would drive me crazy.
You know, you don't need any help making yourself crazy. If you think the sole purpose of my coming here tonight was to do that, that's your ego. It's not my fault.
My ego was left trampled on the dance floor.
You were asking me for more than a dance.
Yeah, I was asking for directions back to where we were. You know, for a minute there, I thought the orchestra was playing our song. I had this vision of taking you across the dance floor and apologizing for stepping on your toes and for everything. About Tad, Jamie, and all the assumptions that I made about your life, which I had absolutely no right to do. And I thought that after the music had stopped, that you and I would still be dancing. Some fantasy, huh? Try embarrassing as hell.
Look, this is embarrassing. All right, this is so totally unnecessary. If you just listen, really listen to my apology instead of filtering it through your angry pride, we could have come to our senses by now.
You mean I could come to my senses?
Look, don't put words in my mouth,
Oh,
all right?
I wouldn't dare, Brooke. I wouldn't dare. You decide when we talk. You lay down the ground rules. I'm just this impetuous hothead who shouts at the top of his lungs, and meanwhile you stay cool, calm, and collected. You're amazing, Brooke. You got it down to a science. You have the unerring ability to make me look bad, even when nobody's watching.
I think that's more your guilty conscience, not me.
Who needs a conscience when I have you? You did your good deed for the day.
I'm going inside.
Don't forget to wear that tired old I tried look on your face.
You know what, Edmund? Your savaged pride is the stuff that legends are made of. I tell you, only an ego the size of a football field could imagine that the sole purpose I had for coming here tonight was to make you look bad.
Oh, yeah? Then why did you come?
I came here because I wanted to prove to myself that I could.
You came here to see if you could prove what?
To face the music. What else? You know, I live in this town. I work here. The people here tonight are my friends. They're my business associates. I came here to have a good time.
You call this having a good time?
No, I don't. I don't want to fight with you, Edmund. Really, in the best of all possible worlds, you and I would never have another angry word, but as long as you keep accusing me of having some hidden agenda...
Oh, no. I never said that. No, your agenda's right up front. You want me when you want me, the way you want me, or you don't want me at all.
I think you're a little confused. That's your M.O., it's not mine, and you have a very selective memory.
Well, why don't you just fill in the blanks for me?
Fine. How many times in the past did I choose to ignore my own feelings in order to accommodate your burning issues?
Gee, I can't count that.
I was always the one to understand so that you could give free rein to your deeper feelings.
Yeah, and tonight you were just a model of empathy.
Oh, all right, fine. Tonight I was an adolescent. Aren't I entitled? Don't I get one tantrum? Don't I get one time where I can regress to my second childhood? I don't always have to worry about playing an adult to your inner child.
So I'm too young for you. Is that what you're trying to say?
came here tonight to prove to myself I could look you in the eye without falling apart, okay? That I could listen to somebody else's bad jokes. To prove to myself I could hold my own, on my own, all the time knowing that you were watching every move that I made here.
I was, you know, spellbound.
I didn't notice.
Well, then it's broken. Spell's broken, you're free. How does it feel?
It feels good. It's nice to know that I can have my life back on my own terms, you know? I mean, and if the price that I have to pay for that is forever crossing paths with the man that I love, then I will just have to pay it, won't I?
Did you hear what you just said?
Yes, I heard what I said. I love you. So what difference does it make?
It makes all the difference in the world. Brooke, if you love me, then all the false starts and all the endings that we've had, if we love each other through all this, the rest doesn't matter.
The rest is our lives, Edmund. We can't discount who and what we are because we say we love each other.
What else is there?
Try honesty and respect and stability. Oh, and one more little thing, trust. Just all the things that you need if you want to have a relationship with someone.
I do respect you, Brooke, and I trust you with my life.
I don't want that responsibility, Edmund. Real. I mean, 5 minutes ago, you stood here and you trashed me pretty well. You said that I humiliated you and I abused you, and now all of a sudden you say that none of that matters because deep down we love each other?
That's all we need.
It isn't all we need.
I don't believe that.
It's not enough for us.
I'm
It's
sorry.
fine, don't believe it. After all the marathon fights that we've had and the making up and the making love and going to bed and getting back up and doing everything all over again, what do you recommend? What do you suggest? Biofeedback? Shock therapy? What is the cure for what ails us?
Marriage. I want you to marry me, Brooke. Tonight. It's now or never.
You're joking.
I'm never more serious in my life.
You want us to get married tonight? Now?
It's the end of the aisle at the end of the road.
That's not a marriage proposal, Edmund. It's an ultimatum.
Look, it's time for us to quit playing games and get on with our lives, Brooke.
How do you think marriage is going to solve our problems?
Because we'd be a team, we'd be together, facing each other, shoulder to shoulder. We'd be making love, not war.
What? Does marriage guarantee that all of a sudden your problems disappear, our problems mainly, which is fighting all the time? I don't know. I'm very confused here.
Brooke, we're the source of our own confusion here. We are wasted energy. I mean, we go to bed alone, we wake up the same way, and in between we're just pushing and pulling, figuring that, hey, the going gets too rough, one of us can go away. Well, the hell with that. I want a marriage contract that will just lock us in, there's no way out. I want us to fight at the altar for what we have.
Why does it always have to be all or nothing with you?
You gave me the same ultimatum, remember?
Oh, yeah, I remember. I think you chose never, didn't you?
I was an idiot. I thought you were bluffing.
Well, how do I know that you're not?
Try me.
And what about Tad?
What about that?
Tad is my son's father.
Yeah, I know that. And I'll enjoy the big father-son reunion after we're married. I mean, it'd be great. It'd be like killing two birds with one stone, you know? He'll have Jamie and I'll have you.
How romantic.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to say. After we're married, Tad will be able to see Jamie as much as he wants.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
The only difference is that I won't have to sit back and watch him waltz you away right out of my arms.
Oh, so this is less about me and more about your jealousy?
No!
Is that it?
Jealousy is part of it, okay? Part of it. It kills me to see that manipulative little winemaker use you.
Romantic and flattering.
It's true, Brooke. The only reason why you're here tonight is because he tricked you into it.
I wish you would give me just a little credit. I did not open my door to Tad Martin so that he could walk all over me. I do whatever I want, with whom I want, whenever I want.
Well, good.
I'm not anybody's doormat.
Great. Neither am I. I'm not gonna roll over, lay down, and play dead so that he can get at you.
Who asked you to be my guardian? Who asked you to run interference with Tad for me? You know, Edmund, it does not matter how close we get. It doesn't matter because it's always going to come down to the same thing with you and me.
You know what it comes down to is this. I love you, and you love me. And with that, anything's possible.
Except us.
Especially us. And we got a marriage proposal on the table, Brooke. What's your answer? Brooke, I love you, and you love me, and those are the facts. And with that, anything is possible. Anything. Just say you